Welcome back to Dadisfactory. This should have been episode 9, but I decided to record 6, 7, and 8 all at the same time. And after releasing episode 6, I have just determined that the screen capture software I was using, Clipchamp, is just not cutting it. It is way too laggy. Too low of a frames per second, and it seems to just be getting worse and worse the more I use it. So I have switched over to OBS, and I don't remember what that stood for, but I've seen a lot of people recommend it, so I'm giving that a shot. Unfortunately, that means that I've built quite a bit that you guys didn't get to see yet. So here we are, nice overview of the factory. Right over here is the copper factory that you saw me build. Right here is the iron factory that you guys already saw built. This is the second iron factory, which you all missed, but I am going to go run through it. I put a little tiny bit of steel production up there just so that I could finish the hub tiers in order to unlock more items. That will get torn out, and we are going to make a proper steel factory in the next episode. And then we've got our coal power plant over there, and all of the pumps running water to the coal plants. So on that note, let's get started on the walkthrough. Alright, here we go. What we did with the second iron factory here is set up all 3 of our MK1 miners. I have since changed that one to an MK2 to get a little bit more of the iron bars for the steel factory. And we rerouted our limestone to go over the beginning of this here, rather than running through the middle of it where it originally was run. After we got our 3 miners in, we had to put in 7 smelters, which then get split off and connected to a bunch of different constructors. We've got 2 here for iron plate production going out into another machine. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turning out iron rods. And those iron rods, most of them are being turned into knit screws, but then some of them are going around for the rotor construction. And then this next row here is all just screws. Tons and tons of screws being made so that we can get all of the other items at the other end there. And then all those screws that are being made are being pumped into rotors, more rotors, because this machine requires some rotors as well, and reinforced iron plates, which then the reinforced iron plates are being used to make the iron frames, the heavy iron frames. Right there. Then this machine is making all of my smart plates, which I need for this elevator phase. And we unfortunately have not started making either of the other 2 items yet, but I have unlocked them now. And then we've got rotors, which apparently that box is now full. So that is a quick run through of our new iron factory. Alright, and here is our new coal power plant to replace all of our biofuel burners. And it is outputting 900 megawatts of electricity, which we are currently only using somewhere around 500 at the most. So we got some good room to expand as we build out some more factories here. The most complicated part of the coal power plants is getting them all of the water that they need. So I built them down below. You can kind of see it up there. Over there is a little lake with all of the water extractors, which are then pumping them down, because that is the easiest way to use all of these pipes, is to flow downhill. The pumps, I have 3 attached to each line, so they are outputting 360 water per minute, and the pumps can only hold 300 per minute, so that keeps them constantly full. And I will upgrade that later to make better use of everything. But for now, that keeps the pipes constantly full all the way at the end here, feeding into each of the coal plants, so we have 0 issues with efficiency on the coal plants themselves. It's just the pumps that are not running at full efficiency. And then I have an MK2 miner way over there. I don't think we can actually see it. Oh no, that might be it right there. I think we can actually see it. That is pumping out 240 coal per minute on an MK3 belt that feeds all 12 of these coal plants, and then the leftover, after the coal plants are done, goes into the steel plant. And the steel plant is what we are going to work on upgrading in the next episode. Or maybe we're going to do some more of the items, because we've got rotors, but we need the... I can't remember what they're called. That is also used to make motors. So maybe I'll get some motor production going and then work on steel, or vice versa. One of the two is going to happen. But anyway, woo! That was a quick recap of everything that you've missed that was supposed to be episodes 7 and 8, and is now just recap of episode 7. See you next time!